and me are gonna have a cozy bookish sleepover together, and I'm very excited. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know who I am, hi, my name is Kaylin and I make bookish content here over on YouTube. Today's video is one that I've been seeing all over YouTube. In my subscription box, it is a cozy bookish sleepover type video. It's like a 24-hour readathon but without the high stakes of reading a lot, and I love this idea. I was always the kid that avoided sleepovers. I'm a very introvert, homebody, anxious person, so leaving my house to go stay at someone's house without all my comfort things really stressed me out. So I was always the kid saying my mom and dad said no, but really I never asked them because I didn't want to go. I'm just not a sleepover kid, but a sleepover with myself and with you guys and doing all the things I love sounds fun to me. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna pretend it is cold outside, which is why I'm in here. We're gonna have a cozy fall-ish sleepover. It's currently 90 degrees outside, so shh, but we're gonna pretend it's fall because it is officially September, which is fall in my book. So I'm excited. Let's get this sleepover started. I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a reading update and what book we are going to be reading in this sleepover because it is a bookish sleepover. So the book we're going to be starting and reading is The Unmaking of June Farrow. I've heard this is kind of like a perfect book to read at the end of summer transitioning into fall. So I'm picking up now. I don't really know what this book is about, but I've heard good things about it. So we're gonna be reading this for this video. But as for a little reading update, I'm currently in the middle of Legendary and I'm obsessed with this book. All I wanna do is sit and binge the last 200 pages of this book, but alas, I cannot because I'm putting it on pause for this video. I will meet you guys back here when it's time to officially start the sleepover. It's now 5 p.m. It's a little later than I anticipated. I wanted to start this readathon around 3 o'clock, but I had family over, so couldn't do that. It's now 5 p.m. I'm gonna read for half an hour before starting dinner, so let's start. We are making shrimp scampi for dinner tonight. I only read a chapter of The Unmaking of June Farrow. I'm gonna listen to it on audio and let's get cooking because I am hungry.
Chapter 2. The larkspur was blooming, and that was the first real sign of summer in the
Dinner's finally done. I listened to The Unmaking of June Farrow for a little bit. My mom called me in the middle of me making my food, so I didn't listen to a whole bunch of it, but I got up to chapter 5 and I will touch on this a little bit more once I reach the 100-page mark because I think I know what it's about, but I want to get more of a grasp of what's it about. So I will talk to you guys about this later, but so far it's really interesting. I'm really liking it. The writing is very like whimsical. I'm really loving it. I started Twisters with my family today and then they had to leave, so I have about like 40 minutes left in Twisters, so I'm gonna finish it while I have my dinner. But I figured we'd have a taste test. So first we got the broccoli. It's broccoli. A little palate cleanser. I always put my soda in a my pop in a, sorry, I can't get over the way I said soda. Like I never say soda, I say pop. I'm from the Midwest. Pop. I always put my pop in a wine glass because I don't drink anymore, and so instead of letting these go to waste, use them for my pop. Something you guys should know about me is I love shrimp so much. I love seafood. Here we go.
Holy shit!
Can't miss from in there.
I've been scrolling on Pinterest and listening to my audiobook, but we are gonna bake some cookies because what is a sleepover without something sweet to eat? Baking was always involved in the seldom sleepovers I had, so we're gonna make some cookies. cookies are done. The vibes are set. I have a cozy blanket here. We have the candle going. I'm gonna get in my cozy pajamas in a little bit, but I think we're gonna watch a movie. So the movie we're going to watch is Pride and Prejudice. I have never seen this movie. I know it is a beloved movie, and I did look it up and it said this is a perfect movie to watch into summer going into fall, which that's what we're doing right now. So I'm very excited to see what I think about this. This is a 4-time Oscar nominee movie. So let's get to watching. I'm currently 20 minutes in this film. I just want to give you my thoughts because if you were here, I would literally pause the film and be like, here are my initial thoughts. So initially, already very cozy vibes. Visually, it's stunning. Like the scenes we get from the outside, like the nature scenes, are so pretty and nice to look out. And the way it's shot, I just love the way it's shot, this camera work. We've met Mr. Darcy, and I'm guessing he's gonna be, well, I know he is the dude that Elizabeth Bennet falls for, and they fall for each other. But this is like an enemies to lovers, I think is what it is, which I didn't know that with Pride and Prejudice. I know nothing about Pride and Prejudice. I don't read classics. The only classics I've read is Little Women, but I love the movie Little Women, the Greta Gerwig version, of course. But I'm actually gonna get ready to go to bed and move to my bedroom to watch this on my projector because I think this would be very cool on my projector, and put on our pajamas. I think I'm gonna do a skincare mask, so let's go do some self-care. I figured while I'm doing some self-care I would chat about the book that I started today. So The Unmaking of June Farrow is about this girl named June Farrow who comes from a very long line of cursed women. The women are known to kind of go crazy. They see stuff that's not really there. They tend to die earlier on in their life. June's mother went into the forest in the middle of the night, pregnant with her, and disappeared. And June ended up on her grandmother's porch a little bit later. And so her whole entire life, she's been trying to figure out what happened to her mom, who her real dad is. Like, she has no, like, little to no info. Her grandmother just died, and they run this flower farm together in a very small town in North Carolina, which is funny that I'm reading this now because I'm actually going to North Carolina in literally like 5 days. 4 days? 5 days. So it's kind of funny. I didn't know it took place in North Carolina. So I'm like, ooh, this is getting me excited. So far, I am liking it. I'm intrigued to see like really what happened to the mom. That's like the whole point of the story, is that. So June herself is experiencing these hallucinations. Every single one of the Farrow women experience the same hallucinations. Like they see like a red door. So I don't know, is this like a magical realism kind of book or like a fantasy book? I don't really know what to put this book under, but I am liking it. This is the face mask I'm gonna be doing. All the remotes I have to have for this projector. If any of you guys are wondering if you should get a projector or not, or you've been on the fence of it, I don't know, not many people, like anytime I tell someone I have a projector in my bedroom, they're like, oh my god, that is so cool, like actually that is so smart, why didn't I think of that? I would say get one totally. Depends on which one you get. They can be very, very expensive. The one I have, I am unaware of the price tag. I got it for Christmas from my parents. I do have one that I really want that is over $1,000, but with projectors, the more you spend, the better quality you're gonna get. This one, the only thing I don't like about it is it's not Bluetooth, so I literally have to run an aux cord. So I wouldn't really recommend the one I have because of that. And it is really loud, like you can hear it running, and it kind of takes away from the movie experience. But I do like the idea of having a projector. I will be upgrading it probably beginning of next year. That's probably gonna be my birthday present to myself, is a brand new projector. you guys had a good night of sleep. I know I slept great. I got about halfway through Pride and Prejudice and knocked out. I have like an hour left. I treated myself to Dunkin' this morning because usually with a sleepover you have some sort of special breakfast. So I thought Dunkin'. I got an apple cider donut, which I never get donuts, so. And then I got their croissant sandwich. I love their croissant sandwich. This is a sausage, egg and cheese with the white cheddar and on a croissant and toasted. It's so good. Let's have a bite together, shall we? This is a new coffee order. I got a medium iced latte with regular milk because I like whole milk. Sorry. With 1 pump of butter pecan, 2 pumps of caramel, and 2 pumps of pumpkin. I know it's a lot, but I like my coffee sweet and it just tastes so good. I have done some reading this morning. I woke up early because I am an early riser. I've always been an early riser. So I read for a little bit in bed. I'm now 115 pages into the Unmaking of June Farrow, and I do really like it. It's really interesting right now. Like that's kind of all I want to do is I want to keep reading while I'm eating breakfast. So I think I'm going to do that. It's gotten super interesting. I really like the direction it's going in. This was not what I thought it was going to be, but I like it. It's a little slow in the beginning, and then you hit like probably, I would say like 60 pages in is really when it starts to pick up, and it's just been like picking up one twist after another, and I really like it. So yeah, we're gonna keep reading while we enjoy our breakfast and our coffee, and then I don't know, maybe we'll start a TV show after we finish breakfast. Guys, I just finished this book and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I am giving it a 5-star. Oh, hello. Which is very unexpected. Hang on. I didn't think this book was gonna be a 5-star book, but the more I read it, the more I just couldn't put it down. I'm like, I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. I really liked how it ended. I don't know, there was just so much going on in this book that I really liked, and I've never read a book that has to deal with this trope before. I thought it was interesting. So let's shelf it since it is done and it can go back on the shelf. My mom is currently borrowing a book, so there's an empty spot. It's really bugging me. But now I think it is time to finish Pride and Prejudice and color. Something mindless. Is that the right term? Something I don't really have to like use my brain, because I just used my brain and I need to like take a moment to not use my brain. So let's go pick out what we're gonna color. This is the coloring book I have. I thought it was perfect for this video. I started a picture, not in love with it because you guys, I just have these. I threw away my other markers when I moved into, well, when I moved out of my last apartment like almost 5 years ago, and I just haven't repurchased them. So I'm gonna decide what to color because I don't know. Oh, the cat. The cat would be cute. Maybe Hello Autumn. Yeah, let's do Hello Autumn. Look like I've been to a sleepover. You know when you leave a sleepover and you just look absolutely horrendous? I look like that. We're here to end this sleepover. I wanted to show you guys my coloring. This is all I got done while finishing Pride and Prejudice. I'm a real freak about my coloring. I like it to look nice and neat, and I like to take my time, but it's good for my anxiety. I definitely like the second half of Pride and Prejudice more than the first half. The first half for me kind of dragged a little bit. The middle definitely dragged. The second half was so much better. It was so good. I kind of really like the movie now that I've finished it. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this cozy, bookish, fallish sleepover with me. Had a lot of fun. It was a nice little reset before going into a crazy, busy, hectic week for me, so I really enjoyed this and our time together, and I hope you did too. If you did, make sure you guys are subscribing because it would mean the world to me. And be kind to yourself and to others around you, and I will see you guys very, very soon.